Autostereogram, or the magic eye image. It's basically the ability of seeing 2D images in 3D. It's basically achieved by the fact that two of your eyes see slightly different perspective, and by combining these two different perspectives, you can trick your brain into believing that you're looking at a 3D object. Using this technique, you can even hide images in plain sight. For example, this image looks like a plain noise, but if you know how to look and you learn the trick, you can actually see what's hidden there.
To see a stereogram, you have to train your brain to look through an image rather than focusing directly on it. A common example of this is holding your fingers in front of your face and focusing past them until the illusion of a third finger appears. Now relax your eyes in a similar way when looking at the horse stereogram.
The trick that works for me is to come much closer to the screen, kind of space out, and move away from the screen. It doesn't come too easy to me, and it makes my eyes a bit tired. So if you have any eyesight problems, please do not attempt this. And if you strain your eyes too much, also stop. But maybe you got a hint. Today I'm making magic eye image in Minecraft. I will keep this image a secret until the end of the video. But if for some reason you cannot see it, don't worry, I will show you a trick on how to hack the image without torturing your eye. So yes, today we are making map art, and I actually already did map art project before, where I built the map of Ukraine. Please check it out, I think it's worth it. Today's project is actually a little bit different, because today I will have to cover the entire map, and it means that today I have to place more than 16,000 blocks, actually even more than that, because I will make a more complicated version. As you can see, I'm standing in the middle of the ocean. This is a perfect spot for this map art. I don't want it to be completely hidden from the eyesight. I don't mind being able to see from my home island, but I don't want it to be too close either. So I think this position is perfect. So how to design magic eye image? Making simple ones is relatively easy. There are some websites that let you do this with just a few clicks, but I had a problem. You see, my image needed to be exactly 128 by 128 pixels, and I couldn't figure out how to do that on this website. The pixels never aligned and never translated into Minecraft map. So in search for different solution, I found Excel. Some hate it, some love it, but Excel is undeniably actually a very good tool for way more than just storing numbers. So I found this Excel spreadsheet. The size of this template is 300 by 300 pixels, but I knew if I only use this one corner of precisely 128 by 128 pixels, I can create an image of something that I really want. This template has few parameters that allows you to adjust how noisy or repetitive the pattern is. I tried to play with many parameters until I arrived at something that I was happy with. The grid had so many colors, but I knew that I wanted it to be into different shades of green, because then when I build it, the map island would look like a weird forest. So I just simply replaced the colors, copied the cells, pasted them into GIMP and saved as PNG. Next, I have converted this image into Minecraft schematic using this website. I chose the block palette that I liked, and instead of using flat map, I chose staircasing option. Well, for one simple reason, it will add more color variation and will also look more interesting when built. I exported it as schematic file, so then it will be very easy to bring it to my Minecraft world. Of course, as always, we begin with border. I want to visually see my progress, and border will help me with that. Obviously, right now the build is floating on the water. Maybe in the future I can do something about that. I'm building line by line, and you can actually see the staircasing thing. You won't be able to see the image from top-down view. Trust me, I tried, and I know what I'm looking for. The image has to be on the map for you to be able to see what's happening. One of the blocks that I chose is verdant frog light, so no creepers will spawn in the middle of the night and destroy all of my work. Also, it looks quite interesting at night. And is it just me, or am I getting Matrix vibes? Okay, halfway check. How are we doing? I think not too bad. If I was over the top YouTuber, I would say, this project is taking forever. It's been hours. It's the most insane thing I have ever built. That's mind-blowing. No one has done it before. But, you know, I'm not gonna do that. Building it is a bit repetitive, and of course, with Lightmatica, The process is not too torturous. I just put some random YouTube video, for example this video of current puzzles. It's exactly the video that inspired me to do this build. I saw this magic image on a puzzle and I thought, why not in Minecraft? And I think I'm the first one who has built it in survival Minecraft. I found only one video about magic image in Minecraft. It was not map up and it was definitely not survival. And I feel good about doing something new in Minecraft. Now I'm curious, how does it look from my island? That looks interesting. Obviously it's only half of the build, but I don't hate it. It's odd, it's weird, it's green. What else do you want? And it looks equally intriguing at night. By the way, do you have any guesses about what I'm trying to build here? I know you cannot see yet, but maybe colors are telling you something? Placing almost 17,000 blocks is no joke. Luckily, majority of materials that I chose are very easily collected. I have moss farm, I have slime farm, I have froglight farm. Yeah, also wool farm. And leaves and grass is easy to collect in big quantities. So after many hours of placing blocks repetitively, it is done. It is completely done. You can actually see some repetitive pattern, but it's not that overwhelming. You cannot really see exactly what's happening, especially when you're right on top. I'm really happy that I went for this staircase option. It does add a lot of mystery to this build. So I think it's about time to bring them up and actually update it and maybe see what is hidden. In order to see the map better, I need to remove the totem. So let's try not to crash in the middle. And time to reveal. Wow. Okay, I need to fly around because I do need to fill in the map completely. So, time to reveal. Can you see it? Can you see it? Hold on. That small arrow is kind of in the way. Let me go somewhere else and look at the map again. Let's actually use item frame. I think you can pause the game around here and maybe you can see it. By the way, if you are watching this on a very small screen or if the YouTube compression is compressing this video way too much, there is a possibility that you won't be able to see what it is. So please, I ask you, don't stress your eyes too much. If you cannot see it, I think I can reveal to you what is it here. And there is one simple hack that will help you do that. If you go to this website and upload a screenshot or an image, it will kind of decode what is hidden there. It's not perfect, but it works. And yes, it is a face of a creeper. I really tried to go for the similar colors of the creeper skin, but it's not exact, so it is a bit more hidden than you expect. I also have another idea here. That's a creeper block. I don't know what I expected from that. No, it's a floating creeper block. It looks more like a glitched leaf. And you know what? If you have a lot of time and resources, you can send your friends hidden images. Of course, you need to remember which way you're supposed to look into it. Oh no, broken pixel. I missed the block. How did that happen? I don't know. Let's ignore it for now. So what do you think about my map art? Have you been able to see the image? And did you even hear about Magic Eye images before this video? If YouTube compressed this video way too much and you cannot see anything, maybe I will show a screenshot of this in my Discord. Or maybe I can put it in the YouTube post. By the way, check out YouTube post tab. Sometimes I post important updates there. In theory, you can combine multiple maps and make way bigger images. You can do some redstone magic and shuffle between few different images, or even use command blocks and make movies. There are actually many things that you can do with this type of magic eye stuff, but it is indeed first time it was built in Minecraft in survival, and I'm quite happy with the result. I'm pretty sure this video deserves a like from you, and definitely leave a comment with your thoughts below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, there is one thing you should know. I plant one sunflower for every single subscriber that I get, so join our beautiful field if you want. Thank you so much for being here and have an excellent day. Bye!